folks. Welcome to Bob Makes Things Live. It's been a minute. Sorry about that. I've been very, very busy with my new job and everything. But me and the still unnamed lizard here are back to work on a few more puppet details because I would really okay, when I started doing the live thing, I'm like, I'll do like smaller projects and then, we'll like get through them quickly. No. But I'd really love for this gecko to be, finished. I would also love for us to have, colored mouth inside of this Jenna puppet and some hair because this is not the hair that I want to exist on it ultimately. So, gonna work on that today. See what we get done. Let's do an intro and then we'll pop to the other camera.
Bob Makes Things.
All right, and to the desk. Boom. All right. Let's start with Jenna. I do like the Googly Eyes. They're kind of fun. And they dance around a lot. Yeah. Hi! How's it going, Rio? Of course. All right. I have my hot glue on. I have actually the same fabric that I used for the gecko mouth that I want to use in here. And I double checked. It is enough. I am still going to do that kind of whole template situation or just go in and trace it and see how big it needs to be. So I've got this scratch paper for optional tape and I will trace it with a pencil, which presumably I have around here somewhere. There we go. Pen would work too. Okay, but it's going to have to go further back in there, so I'm going to make it... Ooh, sorry. Every time it gets something big, it gets difficult to show you. All right. Boom. There. Made it smaller. Here we go. Now I've got it so I can have this paper going all the way to the back, and I can see what... This looks kind of weird, like it's throwing up paper. Maybe I'll make it so that it's kind of a single piece that just extends out. Or a single piece that folds, and then I put the fold down in the back. That actually makes most sense and makes more sense from a speech and words standpoint. So you can't see this, but if I do it this way, you can. I'm just going to use the shadow, the background light to figure out where my head should go. Suppose I could use the actual thing itself too. Yeah, that probably makes more sense to do it from this side. So I'm tracing. I think I need to make it a little bit wider than I have it right now, because it won't quite get all the way to the edge. That might be okay though if it doesn't get all the way to the very, very edge. Oh, I have so many cords right here. Okay. Let me cut this piece out, this optional piece out, and see how it works. Okay. How do you do? Right there. Okay. Needs a little bit more shaping. If that was the direction I had it, did I have it go in this way? Same. That one is too big. Okay. So this side, if it's all the way in there, is a little too far out, which looks like I could tell. I don't think you can see that pencil marking there. But when I traced the shadow, I traced it in the right place. Okay. That looks better. Is it all the way back? It is. It is all the way back. Now the bottom of this is going to be smaller. Is this jaw, like you can see it's a smaller piece. So that will need less. I might just do full size and then trim it down. So I think I can. I want this to be a little bit larger here. So let me just like make a little mark there. And this should be bigger. Make a little arrow. Everywhere else is pretty close. Yeah. All right. So let's get some fabric here. Is it big enough? Just barely. Good. Okay. It's good to know. I'm going to lose this part. I don't need it. How's everybody doing? Okay. What I'm going to do, there is, I don't know if you can see, there's this stitching around the edge of this scrap of fabric. I want it not to be there. Normally I'd use a seam ripper, but I don't have one on me at the moment. And I don't want to make y'all wait for it. Can you hear that? They're coming for me. Doom, 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 doom. I've been building a lot of stuff out of cardboard lately. Partly because that's what I've been doing at school with my students. We are building a lot of stuff out of cardboard, which is kind of great. Let's mark this on the other side. Yeah. Good, good. Okay. So I'll do this kind of in the middle, and then I'll just go all the way to the edge. Because why not? Here. And again, I think I will go a little bit bigger than I think it should be. Because I can always trim. Cool. And then my halfway line is here. I'll flip it. Maybe I'll just fold it in half and cut it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it slightly easier on myself. This is going to have to be folded in this direction anyway, actually. Okay. Because the mouse is on the inside. If I had clips on me, I would clip this down so that it stays, or pins. Wait, I have pins. I have safety pins, which is not really what I want. You know what? Here, let's see what happens this way. Cut. This would have been, so like if you're doing this for yourself from the start, it would make it easier on yourself to just like, measure and cut this before you've assembled the whole thing together. Because I believe I started that mouth out as a circle. I could be wrong, but let's do this instead. Holding it in place is just tough. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to trace it, and then I'm going to cut it. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Cut. Fold. Trace. And then cut there. That's so much easier. So much easier. Okay. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see which side I make the top and which side is the bottom. Okay. What is that? Why is there... No, get off of the mouse. There's no ink in the mouth. There can be ink on my hands, but not on the actual fabric. Like over here? Sure. Okay. I should have used something else, evidently. Oh, well. Okay. So we have our mouth. It's got a weird curve here just because that's where the I'd cut before. And I do want to get these things going. So I'm going to do that. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I wish there was a little bit more time before Halloween, because if there was, I got the idea about making some like cardboard dragon wings to go along with the big giant cardboard dragon head. But I very much don't have time for that right now. Maybe it'll be next year or something. But yeah, I think it would be pretty neat. Like I've got, and not just wings, but like articulated wings. So, and I mean, if I got real crazy, they'd be able to move in multiple dimensions. So they could fold up and then they could kind of turn on an axis on my back. But I would need to, if I'm wearing these with the same, if I'm wearing them with the same outfit that I made, which occurs to me I did not show to you. Oh goodness, I should show you that. I made a kind of frock coat situation for the Labyrinth of Jareth that happened about a month ago or so, which was really fun. It was, everybody was masked and vaxxed. It was really neat. And I managed to put together, a frock coat. Didn't get to make a vest for it like I wanted, but this pretty cool velvet coat. I'm getting texts that say I should show. I will show the pictures in a second here. Here, shall I find them? I'm going to pop back to me. Oh, come on. No, go back. Go. I'm very distractible. Let me find you pictures. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Let me tell you something. If you've not worked with velvet before, it is gnarly. It's wild because it's so smooth and so slick that it just wants to move around on its own. So as you're trying to sew it, you really, really have to keep things together. And also, you can't really iron it because it'll like melt on itself. So you have to be extremely, extremely careful about making sure that you're not going to get any wrinkles in it. So like when you see fabric at velvet at fabric stores, it's always hanging up, held like very carefully on a hook, and it's not generally wrapped around a tube like a lot of fabrics are, because it would mess with the nap of it. It's a whole thing, y'all. It's also not cheap. No, it is not. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna open all of these. Hang on. I will open them all. I will share the window. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There's a lot of windows. No, go away. Go away. You, there, that, the other thing. I took a lot of pictures. They're not all great pictures. They're, in fact, mostly not very good pictures. Ooh, here we go. Share my screen. I'm hearing I should call him Dog because somebody called his basset hound Lizard. So wait, I should call the lizard. Oh, I should call the lizard Dog because a dog was a lizard. It could have a dog-like name. It's an interesting idea. Okay, here we go. This is the dragon head, and this is the costume as it was. So I have this nice coat that I made that I had to modify. Can y'all see this? Yeah, it's taken up most of the screen. Good. Yeah, I had to modify like several different patterns and put them together to get what I wanted. But it was pretty cool in the end. I want to add some chains on here and make it just like a little bit more rock and roll. And there's other parts, like I've got some really great fabric for a vest that I didn't get a chance to make. So I will do that at some point. So, you know, here's a little bit closer up look. The head gets in the way a little bit of the collar that sticks up, but it's neat. And I did the I did this kind of gold not lining, trim around it, which was pretty cool. And that's my friend Jenna in her flail snail costume, or snail with a flail, because that's literally what it was. It was a snail with a flail and a trail. So that's the costume and the dragon head. I would show you the dragon head, but it's not here right now. It's at school. The kids are very fond of it. Okay, let me switch back to the desk and we'll get back to it. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we see how this does now that I've got that and I've pulled all of the stringies off. We'll fold it in half and put the mouth in the mouth. I'm also kind of wondering. This looks hilarious. Oh, I let it be a little wider and now it's having trouble kind of getting in there, which makes sense. Okay, I'll trim it. I don't want to trim it all the way though, because I think I might want those parts to be wider. I might trim it just at the very bottom. Because like you can see the mouth goes out. Yeah, instant lips, exactly. The mouth goes out here, but then the jaw for the bottom part sticks inside a little bit. So yeah, I'll trim it all down. It's fine. It's fine. Trim. Yeah, we'll trim the weird side first. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Trim it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Instant mouth. It looks so hilarious. It looks so ridiculous. I love it. Okay. Now we're doing this side. Trim. 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 Better. Maybe. I need something to poke in there so I can get the... I need a skewer, but I don't really have a skewer right now. Do I have skewers over here? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, good. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. All right. Poke. Mwah! I mean, I could make these go over the edges, but I feel like that would be like extra weird. I mean, she's already pretty weird. Okay. I mean, I don't actually completely hate the idea of having this extend down and be lips. I don't hate it. It could work. Could even have it a little bit further out and then it'll fit. Or, fold it not quite evenly, because the bottom doesn't have to be quite as far out. And it was like huge on the bottom because, you know, the chin is smaller than the upper jaw. Yeah. This is hilarious. No, it should be bigger lips on the bottom. That would be better. Am I going to do this? Oh, I can't think how to like really pin this in and test it before. Do I have pins that'll work for this? Let me look. If I've got some pins, maybe I can just pin it in place. That would be nice. Like on hand pins. Let's see. Let me dig in all of the things. All of the things. Nope. There. Nope. That's pop riveter. That's a heat tool. That's metal boning. That's other stuff. That's pins of various sorts. Ugh. What's in here? Did I say I had safety pins? I said I had safety pins, didn't I? I do have safety pins. I'll just use safety pins and let them poke out. All right. Okay. So just bend these open and then make that stab it. Make it stabby. You gotta place them properly is the thing. Okay. So if we do here, I'm gonna use one of these holes. Poke. Okay. I think that's probably, hopefully, not going to do too much damage to it. All right. And then here. Poke. Come on. It's difficult because I'm kind of poking it through a number of layers. There. And there. Oh my gosh, this is going to be super ridiculous. I was trying to make this a puppet of my friend. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to say anymore that this is her, because this really does not look at all like her. I feel like it's an insult kind of at this point. Oh, come on. Come on, you. Oh, I'm trying to push into the hot glue. That's not going to work as well. Poke. There. Nope. Come on. Okay, that'll do. All right. It looks so derpy. It looks so derpy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if I can do something that derpy. I don't think I can do something that derpy. I mean, at least not on the top. How about that? Maybe just the lower lip. So here, I will do this. I'm going to trim the top. And leave the bottom as it is for now, and then see about bending it over. Maybe even just like right here. Just like in the center. Like I'll do kind of a lip thing like that. You know? So, okay, let's push this back down in to where it wants to be, all the way in there. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now I trim just the top. Is it where I want it? I don't want to trim before I'm ready. I mean, I suppose I could glue it first. I should glue it first. I should glue it first. I should glue it first. Okay. I'm glad you're here so you can give me these ideas. Okay. See, I can open it all the way up like that if I let it do weird things to the mouth. Cool. Hot glue gun is heated, so that's good. So I'm going to place the back of it first. Oof. My glue gun made a little pop. Okay. Get the back there in place. In place, in place, in place, in place. Open up. There you go. Yes, yes, maybe. There. Cool. Now close. Are you right? Yes. Yes, you are. And open. And squash. Looks really weird like that. I'm also trying to determine whether to try to acquire larger googly eyes. Because these are pretty ridiculous, but it would be pretty awesome to have them be even more ridiculous and just gigantic. Okay. I'm gluing the top part first. Oh, I could just squash it together like that. That's a good way to hold it. It's holding it in the correct place for it. Okay. Open. Next. All right. Yeah, let's just do it on here now. On the glue gun is popping. Okay. Let's close it. That's looking good. I'm really glad that I glued this first, because it was not right there where it is now when I first did this. See, the other thing I can do in terms of lips is cut another piece and put it like just on top. Like so. Well, you know, like that or something. Or use a different fabric entirely, because, you know, who has lips that red? Lips that red. Okay. This is the only spot I'm seeing that really extends beyond, so I'm going to just trim it just a tiny little bit. I don't want to go too much. Also trying to determine whether I want to glue this onto the face. I might do like just at the very top there. Or I might do after I've finished gluing this all in, because like once I open it up, when you open it up, it doesn't like match anymore. Jay says it looks like a mustache. A red mustache. Not like red like, you know, a redhead, but red. When's the last time you saw a red mustache? Like a ruby red mustache? Oh, we lost an eye. Uh-oh. Surgery. Those are held on with tape right now. They're not going to stay in place. I'm gonna need to, yeah, I'm gonna look for some bigger googly eyes, because I think it would be fun. And googly eyes are awesome, just generally speaking. Okay. Speaking of which, I need new googly eyes on my glasses. My glasses have been woefully under-googled since before the beginning of school. In fact, the googly eyes that I had on my glasses finally fell off like the first day of teacher orientation. Like, is that a sign? I don't know if that's a sign. Okay. Let's do the rest of this. Open. Oh, there's a piece. Open. Good. I'm going to need some more glue here. So I'm not going to go too crazy. You get in place. And then new glue stick. I just recently ordered a big honkin' box of hot glue sticks. Like 5 pounds of them. So I should be good for a while. Because, you know, you can never have too much hot glue. All right. That's cool. I think I do need to glue it because that's weird. I think I definitely do need to glue it. Maybe even glue it like up a smidge. Or else, the alternative, of course, is to try to trim that cardboard down a little bit, which I might want to do. I wonder if I can do that. Because this sticks out like just enough to see. I'm going to try it. I have my super scissors here, so it should be doable. My ultra mega scissors. It's a little bit more in line. Let's do some more over here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better. Also much better. Let's see. Do a little trimming over on the other side here too. Oh, there goes the eye again. Yeah. Cool. Much better, question mark. Okay. So that's good. I'm wondering if there's other things I'm going to need to do that will make me open the mouth super wide. Because as soon as I glue this on, it's not going to want to do that anymore. I think I need to trim a little bit more right along here, though. Not here. See, this will make it hold that shape a little better. That's nice. I can do that. This part is sticking out just a smidge. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Now, question. Lips? No lips. Lips actually might be kind of good, but I think not all the way across the face. That looks weird. Okay, let's make your mouth go to here. I could add a tongue. I could also just like draw a tongue in. You know, that's not a bad idea, having a tongue. I'm gonna have to dig for the right fabric because I don't want it the same color. That would be weird, or it wouldn't show up well. It's yeah. I have to dig for something, or again, just drawing it in. But I can do that later. That is a thing that would be good to do before I glue this on here. Good thinking, Theron. Okay. I am going to try to figure out the lips thing, though. The lower lip. Because I do kind of like the idea of having this just bend out and then there's a lower lip. I think maybe to here, like that should be a good amount. Yeah. There, let's try that. Not going to use that pen again because it was being a brat. Okay. So let's just trim this. Trim, 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 trim. We love to trim, 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 trim. And then go straight to here. Okay, I've got this going here. I want to have this go in and then trim up to that spot. Yes. Yeah. Good. And then on the other side, so that's like maybe 3 fingers from center. 3 fingers from center is about here-ish. I'll go like that. Cool. And trim, trim, triminy, trim, triminy. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That's nice. I really want to glue this on. I want to see what it looks like properly. My mom has instructed me really to take straight pins at Thanksgiving. I have some here. They're just somewhere. They are, I don't know. They're around. I know I have straight pins. I know for a fact that I have straight pins. They're not sitting at my desk. That is the real crux of it. And they're not in the closet or the drawer that's right next to it. Yeah. I'll tell you something. I kind of want to I'm going to glue this on. I don't care about what I got to put in there later. I want to glue this on. I want this part done. Okay. Because that's nice. See? Yeah, that's good right there. I like that. Some more glue on the edge. Do. Okay. And there. I have to just shape that. Make sure the face is going in the right spot. So that glue hits it. Good. Yeah. Oh, that looks so much better. Look how much better that looks. Oh, it's like magic. Hot glue is magic. Yeah. Okay, let's do this side too. It's so fantastic. I'm excited. Excited. Okay. Glue, 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 glue. And glue. Boom. Yes. Excellent. Now, here is the thing for the bottom. I could, if I really wanted to, I could unpeel this, the hot glue, and it wouldn't like destroy the look of it. I put hot glue on this felt and glue this down and then change my mind. It will not go back. I do kind of like it though. I really actually do. I almost wish it were bigger. It's cool. It's cool, folks. I like that. The shape might not be quite right, but wow. 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 Google eyes with eyelashes. Make the upper lip longer than the lower lip. That and the eyelashes will make her look sexier. This is not intended to be a sexy puppet. This is intended to be just like a random puppet. The other question on Googly Eyes is they got to be the right size. These are pretty big. These are, in fact, an inch. They're 1 inch. That's how big they are. And that's why else you have a mat underneath your stuff. You don't have to measure stuff. It's like right there. Okay. Cool. That's good. Should we talk hair? Those eyes are so wonky. Love it. Let's look at hair. Some part of me thinks that for the... Oh, there's what. That's where that is. That's good to know. Some part of me thinks that I'm going to want to sew the seam of the hair, like where the part is. But I don't have my sewing machine right here. And also, I'm not 100% certain how I would do that on the stream. Because, like, my sewing machine is not going to fit well underneath here. Yes, I say it's Jenna. It's kind of... I could 3D print a monocle. Oh. Ooh. That's interesting. Are you just trying to get me to come over to 3D Printapalooza? Okay, let's figure out the this part first. Okay, so I have hair, black hair. This is probably a good length. So I think what I'll do is I'll get some like bunches and kind of tie them at the middle. That seems like a good thing. How long is this? Let's find out on my handy dandy measuring thing. That's about it's about a foot on either side. So this is about 2 feet long altogether. All told, this is shorter. That's okay. We can have some layers. I'm finding that this hair just has some pieces that are already cut from it, which is fine. Hair, hair, here and there and everywhere. Hair, 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 hair here, here, hair, hair is here. Cool. That's some hair. Let's see. Do I have... I was kind of also hoping for... No. Well, I do want this. We do need some purple. Let's do the purple now. I want to get just enough purple out for her streak, which changes colors frequently enough that I can't just, match it. But purple has appeared more than once, and it's a good color on her. And I have this purple yarn, so there we are. That's my decision. Oh, goodness. See, this is why you take care of your yarn. Use me as an example of what not to do. Ooh, there's an end. Ha! Just play with it till one finds you. Okay, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da. I might need to do this off of stream because it'll probably take longer than I want to spend on the stream. just sorting yarn. I mean, like, I'm interesting enough, but I don't think I'm interesting enough for people to sit around watching me sort yarn. Okay. Cool. Snip. Okay. And now for the rest of them, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to just wind them up. Okay. That and tangle. No. Ooh, tangle. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, there we go. Are you in there? Where's the end of this? There. And then it goes over to here. I will pull it out of there. Okay. That's enough for now. All right, let's try this again. Here to here. And then that. And then again. 2. And 3. Cool. I will cut those because that is enough for now. For before I have to untangle some more. Where's that? Ooh, I think I found my way to the middle. So I can just pull yarn free. That's good. Okay. And there, and there, and there. Ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Cool. Cut. Cut, cut. I will have to show some pictures of my classroom at some point. I've been making some interesting things for there. Some of it laser cut. Some of it just cardboard. Because of course. I've got pegboard up on one wall now. Still trying to figure out what all to put on there and how to lay it out. Okay, so here we go. We've got a purple streak, which will attach someplace up here. Be like that. And then there will be the black yarn that goes in other places around it. Around, behind, possibly in front. Like that. Yeah. That'll be cool. I think I'll have to figure out where to put her part. Let's see. I think on this side. This side? Which is the side? Yeah. I think this side. That'll be really cool. I definitely like that there is I had a train of thought and I completely lost it. Oh well. But I think what will be easier when I make this into an actual head, and what I was talking about with sewing it, is to just go in the middle like this and have the yarns going across like so, and then putting like a piece of fabric over and under this, something or other, and then just on the sewing machine, separately, of course, here, sewing across it so that it stays, and then attaching that onto the head. so that we then have, like, a puppet with hair. Hey, look, it's a puppet with hair. And a lip. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, I think bigger eyes would be just fun. And then I was thinking about, I'd cut out some eyebrows, hadn't I? I feel like I cut out eyebrows. Or I cut out an eyebrow. I know I did paper versions of them, but I don't know what happened to them. I've got like a little blue scrap. We could have we have blue eyebrows. Oh no, no. Is this an eyebrow? Was this one of the? No, that was not one. I don't know where they went. I'll have to find them. I'll have to find them later. But I think that this is probably good for now. This is a pretty decent amount of progress for today. Let me pop back over to the front camera. The seam looks like a part. This does right here? Or you're talking about the seam of where you sew? Yes, that's the idea. The intention. Back to front camera. Whoa. So we made some progress on the puppet. My mouth is now red. And apparently I feel like you have a voice now. A voice, yes. This sounds nothing like Jenna. Absolutely nothing like Jenna. But then it doesn't really look like her either, so, Whoa. So I didn't get to sewing the gecko yet, but that's looking more like a thing. Googly eyes are the best. All right. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will see you hopefully next week. I'm trying to do these as much as possible, but I have been very, very busy. So I'm doing what I can when I can, but I do have ideas and plans for a short video, an edited video on making a ruler without a ruler, just with a piece of paper, and possibly also a protractor. So, because I would like to have that as a standalone video. So, soon. Hopefully soon. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.